My name is Ann Tatus. I'm not from Spotsylvania. I'm from Chesterfield County. And I'm here to say that we have had enough overstepping of local control from the Virginia and especially from FedEd. And if you want to open this box of worms and intervene on what a elected school board who hires a superintendent does, then you're also going to open up the box of worms on Scott Ziegler. Merv Doherty, who we have repeatedly in Chesterfield County brought to your attention, and Mr. Gecker, you have repeated, I think, 3 or 4 times that you would look into this, and we have heard nothing from you. Thomas Taylor, who went from Chesterfield to Stafford, I have a FOIA between him and Sonia Smith at the VEA calling parents racist and bigots, and to what degree the teachers at the VEA would agree to go back to public instruction. So I don't think that this is a box of worms that you want to open, especially moving into the future and with current standing superintendents. And as a former, I'm going to let, since she's not here, I'm going to let Secretary Gadara tell you herself.
Also needs to be the best place to learn. So everything that we do in the next 4 years in the Youngkin administration will be guided by our NorthStar to prepare every single learner for success in life, in our economy, our democracy, and in our communities. Everything we do in education will be shaped by this goal. And how will we know we'll be successful in the long term? We have 3 benchmarks we're going to use. 1, graduates of Virginia education institutions will be hired into family wage supporting jobs, and they'll be actively engaged and productively engaged in civic life. 2, companies will be attracted to, remain in, and grow in the Commonwealth due to the quality of the talent pool. And 3, the Virginia economy will grow. One of the most shocking parts about my
I'm sorry, but when I traveled to state electing Governor Youngkin. This is my daughter. She was used in multiple slideshows signing his bus in Clarksville, Virginia, because I traveled the 7 rural districts. This is who you're failing. She is not human capital for the Virginia labor pool. And this definition of what excellence in education is to recover the Virginia economy, that's not a child's job in education. So what we have done here is made our children nothing but cogs in a machine, and 21st century workforce-driven education is nothing but indentured servitude. And the data being collected, it amazes me that we have the president and the founder of the Data Quality Campaign, and we have parents all over this state who don't know that data is being collected on their children, copious amounts of data. They have no idea what the state longitudinal database system is or how much data is being dispersed to other states. We have parents who are lied to and told they cannot opt their child out using the Protection of People Rights Amendment. That COPA doesn't exist. I just testified for the FTC on COPA. Why do we have, and we want to mention a Secretary of Education with no education background, only data collection and education running this state, but a state who lies to, and that's the part that you won't intervene on. And I don't even have time to get into your epic failure for decades for the special education children who obviously don't matter, because why? You don't deem them appropriate for the Virginia labor pool, for the recovery of the economy? Is that why for decades we have continued to fail the special education children? Do they not matter because they don't boost the economy and recover the economy of Virginia? Is that where we really are? That our children are nothing but human capital?